Hey guys, this is Ketchup and Mustard here right now. You have to bear with us, we're both quite unwell, so our voices, probably Mustard significantly worse than me, but yeah, a little bit croaky today. This is a update video, essentially. We haven't made a video in about a week, so obviously first things first. We're sorry we've taken so long to get some content out for you, but those of you that follow us will know that since Wednesday we've actually been in Scotland for Hype Spotting, the EU major, part of the Mortal Kombat XL Cup. So obviously, understandably, we were not available from Wednesday until today to make any kind of videos whatsoever. But hype spotting isn't the only thing that has been taking up a lot of our time. I'll let Mustard take this one. But yeah, hype spotting was a fantastic tournament. Great to see the Canadians make the trek over, and the other internationals like Nivek and Madden and Tekken Master, giving us a really, really great top 8. We really enjoyed it. Fantastic tournament. But the video is not really about hype spotting. So Mustard, why have we been so busy over the past few weeks?
Right, okay. So, first things first, I sound horrible, so I apologize up front for that, but I am full of flu. I've got a horrible cold coming on as well, and not in general feeling that healthy right now, but that doesn't really matter so far. Any of you guys that follow us on social media, have us on Facebook or Twitter or any of that good stuff, will have probably seen that we have been picked up full time by ESL UK. What this means is we now work for ESL UK officially as full-time members of their talent team. We are broadcast associates with them, so we'll be helping them out with product management. But first and foremost, as part of their talent team, we'll be joining the other very talented casters that ESL UK have, and we will be doing all sorts of cool things, including Season 3 of the Mortal Kombat X ESL Pro League, which will
Woo, we
now
can
be
finally
done.
talk about it.
Yes, of course, but that's a big thing here. So obviously, ESL Mortal Kombat X Season 3 is being done, and the European side is actually being done from the UK this time. So the two of us won't be flying to Poland, because we're now working for ESL UK full time. It is being done from the UK offices, which will commence tomorrow. And we're really looking forward to that. Really excited for it. But it's been a big change. But this has been something that we've obviously known about happening for quite a while now. For about 4 or 5 weeks, we've kind of been back and forth between Leicester, between London, meeting with the really cool guys at ESL, really just sort of getting things set in stone, really sort of setting the foundations for what we're going to be moving into. But unfortunately, we haven't really been able to talk about it publicly, aside from like to really personal close friends, at any point. But now it's been officially announced. The season 3 of MKX has been out and confirmed. So now our participation with ESL UK is confirmed as well. So that's why we haven't been doing as much videos, as much streams. And
We've been a
well,
little
we
bit
haven't been,
busy,
yeah,
just a little bit busy.
we've been super busy. We just haven't been able to talk to well, basically tell anyone really about it. But that changes now.
What does this mean for our content, though? To be honest, actually very little. Once we are set up, obviously we're having to move house. We're moving house this weekend to Leicester in the UK, where we're going to be joining their offices because they are based in Leicester. We're going to be moving. We move this weekend. We're going up to Leicester tomorrow just for the MKX Pro League Week 1. So the week is just begun for us. So once again, we're probably going to be busy this week, and it's going to be tricky for us to get certain videos out. We might be able to get a couple of just little casual sit down and talk ones. However, once we are fully situated in Leicester in our new house, we should have enough good internet and stuff that we can continue the streaming as normal in the evenings.
We are going to be paying for that top tier internet. So
Yeah,
fingers crossed we
that's the
don't actually
plan.
have any internet issues.
But yeah, so the content will actually be unchanged, really. We're going to continue to do content for you. It's just because our availability as content creators will become smaller. It will just be, in the evenings. The schedule will switch up, which brings me on to my next point: streaming and recording other games. Now, you guys all know us through Mortal Kombat, okay? You know that Mortal Kombat it's still our main game, and it will never not be our main game. It just so happens that, we like other games as well. We like playing other games. We like broadcasting those games. Those of you that have followed us since the very beginning, a couple of years ago, we used to stream and do videos for all kinds of games, not just Mortal Kombat. It just so happens that we went in super hard on MKX and are continuing to do so, as, wanting to just do content for the game because we love to play it. But there are games coming out that we actually are super excited for as well, and would really love to broadcast content for you guys, and also try and expand upon our audience, people that we believe that we can bring people some decent content, at least, a higher level than I would suppose casual play. Fighting games are really where I think our niche is, but that doesn't stop us from being quite coordinated in other games. So I feel like the content that we can bring you guys for a game like Battleborn or Doom, for example, we're really excited for Doom when that comes out. We want to bring you guys just something a little different. It's not going to affect our Mortal Kombat schedule. We'll still bring you guys multiple MKX videos a week, but I just want to really sort of just stress the fact that we are going to be doing some other games. And we've had a couple of people on our YouTube videos in the past where they've kind of gone either straight into just disliking the video, or they'll leave like some kind of negative comment about, why aren't you playing Mortal Kombat X? Why are you playing this, crappy game? We really just want to kind of stress to you guys, Mortal Kombat will remain. However, if you don't like another game that we're playing, then just don't watch it. Mortal Kombat will still come out, but the other videos for the other games are just for those that want to see us do something else, really. So yeah, just to kind of reiterate, our content isn't changing. Still going to do constant Mortal Kombat. However, when it comes to recording other games, if you guys don't really like the fact that we're playing other games, just ignore it, and then another Mortal Kombat X video will come out eventually. And that's basically all I want to say.
But that really is what it's about, though. It's about just trying to sort of broaden the horizons and expand a bit on what we've currently created with you guys as a community, as a hub for MKX videos. But like Ketchup said before, we've been doing videos for years and years now. We've been streaming for probably just as long, and we only really hit quite well, I guess what you could call quite a successful viewer base for MKX specifically. But we have been doing other videos on other games for a long time. We've been lifelong gamers, and that's understandably not really going to be changing. We do have a big likeness for other games, like Ketchup said, Battleborn, Doom. We're really excited for Doom. It sucks we had to miss out on the beta because we're at hype spotting, but there's a sacrifice worth making. Like, I don't need to play the beta for Doom to know I'm getting Doom, you know what I mean? But and there'll be other games coming out as well that we'll like to be making content on. But I would like to quickly chime in as to what this means, just going back for a sec, as to what it means for our content. This week, I wouldn't really expect any videos from us, guys, apart from this announcement, because this is an incredibly busy week for us. Tomorrow, we're going to be busy all day with the MKX Pro League Week 1. We're going to be going into Leicester early morning. Thursday and Friday, we're going to be doing EGX Resd in London with Spike, who's going to be our boss at ESL UK. We've worked with Spike a lot during season 1 of MKX, back when he worked with Warner Brothers, and we're going to be doing some charity work with him at Eurogamer Res in London on Thursday and Friday. Saturday, we're moving to Leicester, so Saturday and Sunday is going to be big for us, moving from where we currently are in Essex to where we're going to be living in Leicester. So that's going to be moving everything we own from here to there, and then unpacking and getting it ready. And then first thing next week, we're actually going to be fully starting with ESL UK, as in our Monday to Friday business. But
well,
as of next week, expect some more content from us. But this week, the content is going to be quite slim. But as of next week, I would expect some more regular stuff from us.
I think this brings me on to quite possibly, I think, our final point, which is us with the game competitively. This is something that has been on the ropes for quite a while, and working with ESL UK full time has kind of cemented that, in that competitively, we are going to have to take somewhat of a back foot. It doesn't mean that we're just straight up never going to compete again in competitive tournaments for fighting games and Mortal Kombat X. Exceptions being like, if we can make Evo, we'll enter Evo because, we're there, why not? Larger tournaments, we'll enter just to be part of it, just for fun. But this commentating business and the fact that we will be working with other games may quite heavily affect our availability for certain tournaments. We might be working at an important show for something else when it just so happens to clash with the Mortal Kombat tournament. And obviously our priorities will have to be as the talent for ESL UK. So our availability for tournaments is going to be quite affected by this. It's not going to stop our content. I would like to just reiterate that once again. It's not going to affect our content. We're still going to be tech monsters, lab monsters, learning new characters just to give you guys the basic run through of them, trying to give you guys some online footage as well when people don't just decline every 10 people we find. But as competitors, it has already began with hype spotting. The move and the job has taken up so much of our time. We had no time to really adjust to the new Triborg, Mustard especially, with the Cyrax change. But this whole thing has taken up a lot of our time, and it has already started to kind of affect us as competitors. We still love the game. We love playing it competitively. We love the people that play it competitively. We're not leaving those guys or you guys, but our availability for tournaments is going to become more restricted now. And I'd just kind of like to, we want to be transparent with you guys. We don't want to keep things from you if we can. We don't want to keep anything from you guys because you've
But
supported us for so long.
that sort of leads me into what I think is one of the most important points we're going to want to make to you guys in this video is our involvement with Season 3 for MKX and the Pro League is bigger than it ever has been. Obviously, this is being done from the UK, so we'll be able to be a lot more comfortable than we were in Poland, but that's more of a personal thing. However, this is a huge season. There is a massive amount of money. There is just even the entrance alone. Was it like 300 entrants we had for EU this week?
We had 300 entrants for EU,
That is
600 for North America. 600 for North America.
So think of it. So for North America and the EU, we had 900 individual participants, and then if you chuck in the Challenger Cups on top of that, you've got what was the number?
I believe
like 13,
it was close.
1400.
It was actually it was closer to 1500 in week 1.
Jesus. But of course, our involvement with Season 3 is big in ways that we will hopefully be able to explain to you guys over the coming weeks. We will still be doing our bracket predictions based on each week's top 8 for EU and North America, which will be easier now considering that they are just the 2 pro leagues, and now obviously CIS can enter the European Pro League. We've got a bunch of them guys in our week 1, and I think it's going to be a really exciting season. But we will never, ever stop loving Mortal Kombat. We'll never stop loving the community. We'll never stop loving the game, the team behind it. Shout outs to NetherRealm and Warner Brothers for keeping the dream alive and pumping in the money and the dedication and the hard work that has made the Pro League what it is. And especially, a personal shout out to the ESL team that have really worked with Warner and NetherRealm to make this become a reality and actually happen, that we are in a situation where we've got thousands of players from all over the world who are competing for phenomenal amounts of money, literally just by playing online at home on a new and improved godlike netcode.
I'm really excited for the quality of the matches. Absolutely excited for the quality of the matches. Before we wrap things up, I've got a couple of personal things in regards to the league, because I remember when Mortal Kombat X was just about to come out, and the naysayers, as they always exist, the opinion of, now Warner will pump a little bit of money into it for the first couple of months, and then the game will just die and become irrelevant like MK9 and Injustice, right? How happy I am that is not the case, and it has excelled that. Hype spotting, I mean, it's a Capcom Pro Tour ranking event, not to discredit Capcom or Street Fighter 5, because that's not what I want to do. But Mortal Kombat X had the biggest pot, £10,000 pot bonus and a qualification, to the qualifying spot to the MKXL Cup finals at DreamHack, and it's just what a better way to mark the year anniversary of Mortal Kombat with one pro league that is bigger than the other 2 have been. Combined, it is bigger than them, because of the Challenger Cup. Double the prize pot, almost triple the entrance, at least for some of these entrants. And it's just, I'm really happy to see it. But I mean, more personally as well, the fact that Mortal Kombat has been our favourite franchise of all time. And we have been fortunate enough over the past year to work directly with the game. This is the game that inspired us as children, because obviously we were too young to play Mortal Kombat back in the day. Shout out to Sonic Fox. And basically, we've been with this game our whole lives as fans of the game, and having the chance to work with it and NetherRealm Studios and Warner Brothers and ESL has been a life-changing opportunity. But now the fact that we are able to be more involved than we ever were with the game that we love so much it's incredibly humbling to me. And honestly, a dream come true situation just doesn't even begin to describe it. So rest assured, we will go in on this game. We will take care of it. We will continue to support the content and all of you guys that are amazing enough to support us and our content on Twitch and YouTube. We love you guys very much, and we're not going anywhere. That's the thing we want to say. We're not going anywhere.
All right. So to summarize quickly before we end things here. So we work for ESL UK now. We are broadcast associates and part of their full-time talent. This won't change our content. It will mean that for this week, we won't be able to do videos or streaming due to moving and work commitments with week 1 of Pro League. But rest assured, do expect content from us with MK. But on the subject of content, we will be doing videos for other games that we're looking forward to. Much like we've done the Battleborn videos already, but we're looking forward to Doom and some other games like that coming out as well. But do not worry, no one game will replace the others. It will just be a number of games being covered on the channel. But don't worry, MKX is not being replaced. It has taken up our time, which is why we haven't been doing videos and streaming lately, just because we haven't been able to announce that we're working for ESL UK, but we can now. ESL Pro League Season 3 for MK is bigger than anything else so far in the ESL MKX Pro League.
Everyone that has a PS4 better enter it or I'll go ballistic.
Yes. I mean, $200,000, man. And that's just for the Pro League. That's not even taking into account the Challenger Cups. And our competitive drive for MKX is the same. However, we will not be able to prioritize entering tournaments and being competitive players as we have up until this point. We'll still play the game the same amount and, practice with the guys, and we'll still play with the Foxies and Madzins and all the all that good stuff that I know you guys like watching, because obviously we like playing against the best we can. It's no fun if you're not playing against people that will challenge you, but we will not be able to focus on being competitive players. We'll just be playing it a lot as just general fans of the game and just loving the game.
We've
and
got
the
to take
community
that
for what
commentator back foot, that's what we have
Exactly.
to do. That's what we have to do. So I understand this video is quite long, but it's been a week. We've had a lot to go over. It's been, over a month for us with all this development. So thank you for those that have actually put up with the whole video. I understand that it's quite a lengthy one, but that's actually it. We're going to wrap this up. Thank you all very much for listening to us. As I said, we want to be transparent with all of you because you've supported us for so long. We don't keep secrets from you unless we have to. And that is that. Yeah, big things in the works. Mortal Kombat bigger than ever. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for the Pro League. Make sure you watch it tomorrow, where we're going to be commentating again, and it's going to be bloody good to be back, man. I can't wait. And we have a lot of new and exciting changes. So thank you very much, guys. Catch you later. Take care.